Hello everyone, bonjour, bonsoir. Those of you still waiting on my Q&A video, it is coming up, I promise. Been super busy with just everything that I have going on. If you're familiar with me, you know I always have too much going on. But in this video, we'll be talking about detoxing locks and just some things that I found interesting during this appointment, and I went ahead and filmed some to share with you guys. So this is before I wash her hair right here, and this is after I washed her hair. I did 3 washes. And as you can see, it looks fine. It looks clean. It looks washed until you dig a little deeper and you'll see product buildup, a lot of product buildup. So from here, I simply could not continue in retwist and style. So we went right back to the shampoo bowl to detox, and I'm detoxing using the AVC rinse, which is apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice. As you can see, there's a lot of buildup happening, and as her hair soaks, we soaked it for about 30 to 40 minutes, but as it's soaking, I'm just going through and squeezing her locks, going through and massaging as much as I can out. I do recommend soaking for longer if you have a lot of buildup like this. However, we were on a time crunch, so, we did what we could. But I'm just going through her hair and squeezing out where I can, and the apple cider vinegar even brought out the areas where you couldn't see any buildup, where there really was buildup, like on the sides and the top. As you can see, the water is getting murkier with time. It was not as murky in the last clip. Now it's a little bit more murky. And as you can see, the buildup coming out of her locks from products. So after that, I'm going back in with 3 more shampoos. I'm going on with a clarifying shampoo followed by a moisturizing shampoo. And it's important to wash the entire head of hair from scalp all the way down to the tip of the locks. It's important to make sure you see that lather. And I didn't show you guys the wash before this one, but her hair did lather, but it wasn't as easy and effortless as this because it still had all of that gunk in it. So now it's lathering like nothing. I didn't even use that much shampoo right here, and you see how much lather that it's making. And here is after the detox. You can see there's still a little something in there, but it's not as much as it was. And whatever is left over will eventually wash out with a shampoo. But as you can see, it's not as bad as it was before we returned to the shampoo bowl. Now we're going to get into retwisting and styling. She has a lot of locks, so typically when clients have a lot of locks, long hair, I don't use clips. It's unnecessary for me. So the style she's getting is chunky twist, and basically I do this by section. I don't retwist then style. I style as I retwist because I feel like that's easier or faster for me. So basically what I'm doing here, I am parting her hair. I'm parting to get the parts neat, and I'm adding my Talia Wajid healing oil. And typically after a AVC rinse, I would do a hot oil treatment if I feel like the client really needed it. And she didn't. The moisturizing shampoo really helped, so we didn't really need a hot oil treatment. Plus, we didn't have time. Basically, I'm incorporating 4 locks into the chunky twist. So I'm gonna just part her hair and then twist and do the coil method with the twist and not have to clip it. Just twist it and let the tension coil the hair to the scalp. And I'll do that with all 4 locks. And once I'm done, I'll begin to retwist. Once I'm done, I'll begin the chunky twist. And a lot of you asked about my shampoo bowl and the combs that I use. The combs that I use you can get at any beauty supply store. Nothing really special about them, but they are very, very handy for me when it comes to starting locks and maintaining locks. The shampoo bowl, I will make a whole video about that, about how I set it up without any plumbing, because that's a whole ordeal. But I did get the shampoo bowl from Amazon, and I will make a video about how I set it up, how I get water running through it and out of it. Now, real quick, this client lives out of state. She recently moved to my state, and I did her hair one time. I did it with no product, and everything looked fine. There was no sign of buildup in her hair or anything. However, the second time, which is this time right here, you see all this buildup coming out, and that's because I didn't feed, because she is used to a regular retwist with products. However, I didn't feed her hair with products when she came. So your hair will start to detox itself. It's kind of like when your diet, when you stop eating something, your body starts acting different because you're not feeding it what you used to. Your hair is kind of the same way, especially with locks. Because I'm not putting the products that it's used to, now it's like, okay, it starts naturally detoxing itself. This is what the twists are looking like so far. But her hair pretty much started detoxing itself, and it was really hard to ignore. And that reminds me of when I had locks, when I pretty much stopped going to the stylist I was going to, and I started washing my hair myself, and I wasn't putting the same product she was putting in. My hair started turning white and gray. And then I realized it was the products. But you guys, if you've been following me, you know all about that stuff. But yes. So if you do want to stop using a lot of products or gel or whatever it is, you really can. You just have to pay attention to your hair. And here's another angle of me doing the chunky twist, which it's really easy. It's just like a 2-strand twist. It's just you're incorporating 2 instead of 4. Some people call it different things. I call it a chunky twist. And for the people that get their sides faded or they get lineups or anything like that, it's best to retwist and stop. Retwist or it's best to get your retwist and your style if you're getting one before you go to the barber and get lined up. Good thing for this client, I'll be doing the lineup and the fading of the sides. So I already know how much hair to leave out, how much hair to not mess with. When I do the lineup, it's not too much. It's not gonna get any hair that is in her lock. This is the finished product. After this, I did the lineup and faded the sides, and we were done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want or don't. It doesn't matter. But yes, definitely pay attention to your locks. Pay attention to because your hair will tell you what's going on. You just have to pay attention. If you stop using a product and you notice your hair starts pretty much going crazy, maybe that product wasn't so great for your hair. A lot of people swear by the gels that they use, and that's fine. If that's working for you, it's working for you. But if you stop using that product and your hair starts to retaliate, was it really good for your hair? And don't forget to subscribe if you want to stick around. I have a lot more videos coming up. I have a lot more lock maintenance videos, lock journey updates for the clients that you guys have seen on my channel. And of course my Q&A video is coming up, so definitely stay tuned, and a whole bunch more lock extension videos. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment, like. Bye guys.